Alright, let's see how this goes, shall we? Hello, everybody. We are officially live. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. We're gonna be playing some more Twitch SMP today. It is gonna be a little interesting because, well, some of you might have seen my Discord status. Carbon monoxide, am I right? Or am I right? Some good stuff right there. I do have a window open, but last night, I did not. And we've had 3 alarms go off in this area, in the house. And they've all gone off as smoke, but obviously you can see, or at the very least smell smoke, and we never did. And then after you took them off the ceiling, they'd start marking as malfunction. Well, last night we had a 4th one go off, and we are taking precautions until we can get a proper detector in the house to figure out what's setting all that stuff off, because surely it can't be a 4th malfunction in the same area. It'd be different if it was happening throughout the entire house, but it's only the upstairs that it's happening. So we'll find out. But I've got the window open. You guys may be able to hear the crickets. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that they're already chirping at this hour because it's still sunny out there, but there are some dark spots depending on the trees, so there may not be too much sound from there. We'll see. I've got my coffee, and I've already marked about how deep we want to get into this today. So we're gonna be digging down to there, which isn't really a huge area. I mean, it is big compared to, most of my project sizes, I would say. Like, I hate digging, but it's not as deep as, like, over here or over here. I really just want to avoid deep slate at all costs, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. 2 minutes late and still first. Hey, how's it going, Fan? Congrats on grabbing first. Yes, be sure to collect your taxes and submit your taxes and collect the first redemption, which the fan's already gotten that one handled. So I'm gonna go and get my taxes really fast. And let's see. Did the YouTube stream not start? Hang on. It did. What's wrong with the YouTube stream? Something's not working. I can't see my chat. That's what's wrong. Hang on. Hold up. Hold up. Boop. Boop. Okay. There we go. Now I will be able to see YouTube chat. All right. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and get into this, and I'll start talking about my day, or the last couple of days, really, because I wasn't streaming yesterday as per usual. I don't stream on Wednesdays anymore. I am a changed man. It's been a while since I've streamed on a Wednesday, in all honesty, so it's kind of nice to not stream every day anymore. I won't lie to you all. Having a couple of days off has given me a lot of time to work on stuff. So yesterday, I spent a lot of time cleaning, because we had a long conversation on Tuesday that about cleaning bed sheets and stuff. So I realized I was a little overdue on that, and so yesterday, all of yesterday, I spent time cleaning. Just in general, cleaning the house, but especially the bedding. So I have some fresh bedding right behind me now. I need to move a beacon over. Hello, trees. Welcome on in on the YouTube side. You are indeed the first viewer. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations. We'll just steal it from over here, because this beacon is officially useless to us right now. But yeah, so yesterday I spent time doing that. I did some work on a video today. Yesterday I also cleaned the bathrooms, and I found out that so there's I don't know if this is standard everywhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain it. There's a exhaust fan in our bathroom, which is supposed to take the moisture out of the air in there to help keep it from having any mold and mildew growth. I have found out that it has not been properly vented in that room. So I found that out yesterday. At least I found out that it wasn't working properly. So I decided that I was going to take matters into my own hands, and today I went up into the attic, which was a little troublesome, I won't lie. There was no ladder, so I took a step ladder route, which only got me maybe 3 feet off the ground, which left me another probably 5 feet to get up. And I had to pull myself into the attic and then somehow get back down, which was fun. Because it's all in that closet right behind me. You see those mirrors? That door behind me? The mirrors? Those back there is where my attic access is. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. That all said, I did get in there. Found out they have not properly vented that thing. So, the exhaust just goes straight into the attic, but because of that, the fan is actually useless. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Okay, it passed. We're good. So yeah, that is a thing. Kind of disappointed that they didn't vent that properly because it was so easy. It would have been easy. I could probably do it, but I don't know exactly what I am doing. So I don't really want to try. But I may end up doing it just because I'm sick of trying to clean up after the moisture not getting sucked up by the fan. So we'll see. Hello, Coulter. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And Dante, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, dude. Hello, hello. Also, English only, please, Caterpie. Appreciate you popping in, though. Let's see. Good game. We do indeed love ourselves some Minecraft. That's pretty much exclusively all I play right now. It has been Minecraft. And, you know, I've been really enjoying it lately. I recorded a video today. So we will be doing... You'll be seeing a new video come out maybe Tuesday, maybe earlier than that, maybe later than that. I don't really know exactly when it'll come out. It'll come out eventually, though. How close are you to finishing the digging? We're actually kind of close, really. I'll go in the spectator or free cam so you guys can see. So I've already finished this side over here. This is as deep as I want it. This side is done as well, so that's as deep as it needs to go. This one's going to this cutout right here that I started. So we may be able to finish this all in one day. It just depends on how bad the water is, which it looks like it's going to be pretty bad judging by in here. There is water. You can kind of see it visually there. So there's a lot of water to deal with. That's my main concern on this space. And then we've got this quarter over here as well, which is going to go to a similar depth. It's probably going to hit around about where the first layer of deep slate starts to show. So probably this Y level 8. Whereas this one's stopping at Y level 16, apparently. Okay. And then that one, of course, stops at 0. And then this one, I think, stops at 20, 24, 23. One of those. So, not too much more digging to go, really, because it's all stone, so it should be quick. But we will find out when we get there, I suppose. We need one more layer out. Hang on. I can never remember how wide you have to make the beacon, so it always throws me off. Boom. Trying to think what else happened that was interesting. I went to the doctor's today. For those of you who are on the edge of your seat, wondering what rare genetic condition I have, we still don't know. We're still chasing down answers. I got my lab results from the doctor regarding the rheumatology reports. So they sent off my blood work to a company to figure out what's wrong with me, at least in terms of joint health. And I don't have any markers that are out of the ordinary. So we're still not sure exactly why my joints hurt other than a possible genetic condition. But I've not had much luck convincing the geneticist to diagnose me. He's requiring that I go into the office to get it. So I'm supposed to go see him in October at some point. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. We'll see if I can get an appointment with the rheumatologist. That should actually possibly happen before the geneticist. So it'll be interesting to see how this all goes. I don't know if it'll do me much good, because ultimately I still have to see both of them. The geneticist is requiring that I see the rheumatologist before he does anything. And the rheumatologist is going to say, you need to go back to your geneticist because you don't have any blood issues. Okay, so I guess we need to go up one more, really, right? You know, I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time, and I still can't build a beacon first try. I always do it wrong. And I don't know how, but I do. Something about this still looks off, so I'm thinking I still built it wrong. I don't know. Let's see. How close are you to finish? I went to the doctor Wednesday and learned I have scoliosis, and I learned I had scoliosis and asthma. Now I have an inhaler, and I'm supposed to do physical therapy. I hope that goes well for you. I'm sorry to hear that, though, Coulter. If I'm not mistaken, both of those are lifelong conditions, so it's not easy, but it does help that you have something to attach those feelings to. So, sorry that's happening, though. Hello, Emily. I do my own graphics, but I appreciate you offering to show me. But I cannot take you up on that. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I like to do my own stuff. But I appreciate it. I need out. 9x9, 7x7, 5x5, 3x3. Gotcha. I guess I need to that. Is there any more deep slate coal? No. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we can dig. But we're not going to. We need to sleep first, if we can. Scoliosis can be helped if it's early from physical therapy, but when it gets really bad, you have to get surgery. Luckily, I'm still in the early stage, so mine can be helped to where I don't have to get the surgery. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. It sucks that you have it in the first place, but if it can be helped, then... and you don't have to do the surgery, because I know really any surgery on the back, and it's not good. you know, human beings aren't supposed to be bedridden, but when you have a surgery on your back, you pretty much are just stuck in bed until you've healed to a certain point. So I hope that goes well for you, the physical therapy. Good that you're able to dodge the surgeries and all that for now. And I hope it continues that way. My Instagram is linked in the in my social link tree. If you do !socials, you can find it there, but I never check it. So I will say you can send me a message there. I just probably won't see it. Alright, I need to go ahead and mine some of this sand really quick first, so that we can actually take out some of these puddles as well. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Let's see, what else happened? So yesterday I cleaned. We had the CO detectors go off. And I think that's it. I'm probably forgetting something. The pillows. The pillows took forever to do. I'm too cheap to buy new pillows, and so I opted to clean them and throw them through the dryer. It took a long time to get them perfectly dry and clean, for that matter, but now that they are clean and dry, they're so much nicer. It's really nice to have that all going. And then today, we had work begin on our house. They are redoing the siding. And I took my brother to work. I popped up into the attic. I started taking a nap because I only slept for 2 hours before I took my brother to work. And I didn't know they were going to be doing work on the house. So just quick note, we're not doing a 12-hour stream this weekend. There's just no way. But the work on my house happens early in the morning because, you know, it's not heat of the day. So I woke up to the sound of hammers and fell back asleep to the sound of hammers like at 8 o'clock in the morning. Slept for maybe an hour at most after that. Then I had to get my sorry butt out of bed and eat. And then I had to go to the doctors because the doctors weren't open when I went through the first time to take my brother to work. It was just, man. Today was not my day, really, but that's okay. Not every day is gonna be your day. Hello, Emery. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Okay. We'll just toss those out and rip you all up. I should quickly try to drain out as much of this as I can, at least to this point. What are you doing? I'm digging a hole. What are you doing? I'm just digging a hole, playing Minecraft, and talking to you guys. Wouldn't really have it any other way, if I'm honest. Is this a build or hardcore? It is a build, and it is not in hardcore. So if you guys want to see it, this is what it's looking like so far. So it's a big hole in the middle of the ocean, and then it's going to have a really big dome placed over top of it like this. And then inside of that dome, we are going to be putting some skyscrapers in here, and it's going to look pretty sick, I think. My goal today is to get all of this stone all the way down to there if I can. There's a lot of it here, so I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but I have some coffee here, so I'm hopeful that that'll kind of carry me until the end of the stream, and maybe we can get it all done. And then I'd like to get the next section done in the next couple of Twitch SMP streams as well, so that the digging can just be done for the time being, and we can work on the dome soon. I can't wait for the finished product. Me too, me too. It's been a long time coming, so I'm really excited that we're getting close to it. Like, we're not close, we still have a long way to go. But once the hole is at least dug out, it's going to look so cool. I'm gonna actually see maybe about, if the, Twitch SMP Twitter account will post a picture of the completed hole, and then I'm gonna start decorating it as well, because I mean we still got to do the walls. That's gonna take some sweet time. Then we've got to decorate, so we'll decorate the height differential here so that it'll look like a reinforced wall of some sort. It may even look like there may be a building within that wall of some sort, like, I don't know what that would look like exactly, but it's kind of supposed to look like a grungy sort of city down here. I don't know how to really describe it, but kind of think of like a sci-fi criminal underworld sort of vibe, but in the ocean. That's kind of what I'm imagining it kind of turning into. So we're gonna need to do a lot to the walls to kind of make that reflect it. Maybe we'll do something with a gradient even. I don't know. I'm not promising anything, but maybe we do something so that the darker bits are down there and then the lighter bits are up there, so that it kind of has that vibe to it. I don't know. Star Wars-ish Layer City vibes then. Yeah, think like Coruscant, Nar Shaddaa, there's another one that I'm forgetting. Terrace. Something of that nature. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the alert, Coulter. Appreciate it. Go do what you gotta do. Appreciate you lurking, though. Drop your Insta username in my whispers. If you want my Instagram, I would highly recommend you do !socials. Again, fair warning though, if anyone is wanting my Instagram, I don't use it very much, so if you're trying to get a hold of me, that's not usually the best place. Discord is by far the best place, and if you're trying to do a business offer, please send it to the ticketing system. That way we can get by relatively quickly with you guys. Okay, I just realized I don't have the circle outlined here. Need to kind of fix that. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. So long as I just follow that path, it'll be okay. Okay. Oh, well, there's all that water I was talking about. Yep. I love water. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. Luckily, I don't have to deal with most of the water. It is a lot of it, but I don't have to deal with most of it, so we're good. I don't know. So maybe... Oh. Okay. Right here is supposed to be stone. And then right through there, also stone. And then right here is stone. Okay. I want to make sure I have the general area cleared out at least. Okay, so anything within that radius is able to be marked for removal. Okay. Turn that placement off and we can get back to digging. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Totally normal human. Thank you very much. I forgot that's what the socials command said. That's funny. I crack myself up sometimes. Okay. For those of you who haven't seen it, the socials command, at least on YouTube side, says, want to cyberstalk King Ragnog? Cool. You can luckily find all his social media accounts easily with this link. I apparently did that. I don't recall that. It must have happened at like 5 in the morning one day where I was like, oh, I don't want to sleep, so I'll just work, because that's a thing I do. I'm a genius. I don't know why I ever prohibit my own creativity like that. That was peak. Pretty great. I'm glad you think so too. All right, let's do it right there. Okay. Take you back. We'll just start by filling in the walls here, because we don't have to go back all the way. We just gotta go back far enough that it holds the water away for a little bit anyway. Unfortunately, there is a lot of water here, so it is gonna take some time. But that's okay. We have time. Time is a little bit on my side anyway. Okay, maybe that's a lie. It isn't on my side, but it's not against my side either. What's going on here? We are digging a hole. Primarily right now dealing with water, but we're building a very big Minecraft base. So let me see if I can get out of here so I can kind of show you somewhere that's a little safer. Okay. So, like, imagine all this, right? But it's gonna look like this with like a big glass dome, and then the water's gonna go all around it. And inside of the glass dome, you're gonna have skyscrapers and stuff in here, and it's gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know how it's gonna look exactly. I haven't really messed with it much. It's been an idea in my head, but I've never actually placed any blocks to see if it works. It works in my head. I've never been one for really outright planning everything in a build. I kind of like to experiment with it a little bit, so it's exciting to have something this large scale that I could mess up so terribly. Reminds me of Divergent. You know, I've never actually seen Divergent, but I think I know exactly what you mean, and yes. Yes. Hang on. Let me Google. Let me do like a little bit of Googling. Okay. Drag and drop it over here. Yes. Yes, okay. Pretty much that. Yeah. That and a little water globe thing. Water globe? Water dome. Okay. I'm sorry. Just getting sucked down the rabbit hole now. I need to watch Divergent. I need to, well, I say watch. There is a book if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's kill the kid first. Come on. I know no parent should ever have to bury their child, so I'll kill the parents too. It's mercy. It's mercy. Okay, I need to get out of here. Okay, there we go. That's awesome stuff. Upgraded my large building skills, but I'm still getting better at. I'm getting better at decorating unnecessarily by the day. Also, yes, there's a book series, but the movies were discontinued after the third one. Oh. That's unfortunate. So I'll watch the 3 movies, and then I'll watch, and then I'll read the book. Any books after that, right? That would work, maybe, possibly. But that's awesome to hear. I wish I was good at decorating. I'm really good at big Minecraft builds. That's it. Last couple of days, anyway, I've been good at IRL stuff, especially cleaning. But that's been about it. Cleaning and a little bit of handyman work. Weirdly enough. I'm really debating whether or not I should try to fix the exhaust in the bathroom or not. Because on one hand, like, it's not my house. So I probably shouldn't mess with it too much. But I know what to do. It's not my fault they did it wrong. Like, it's not like what they did was illegal either. I should state that. It's just, it's not efficient. And that's what bugs me about it. I would read them before I watch them. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've never been much of a reader. But I really should try to read more. There's a common statistic out there. For any of you who want to be like mega rich, you might want to listen up to this one. Apparently, rich people, or people who are going to become rich, read more than most people, and it's because they've dedicated themselves to lifelong learning, which makes sense. If you're always learning new things, you're always finding gaps in markets, you're always finding ways to invest, or to invest in yourself or invest in your monetary means. So I really should get back to reading, at the very least a little bit. Maybe I should read like a Guide to Women book or something. I think that would probably be pretty good. But also it could make me rich, so that would be kind of cool. Or alternatively, I could keep being lazy. That is also another option. I'm kind of fond of that one, personally, but I don't know, that's just me. Welcome back, Coulter and Brittany. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I haven't been on for 2 months or longer. I was on vacation for a long time, and I left this iPad at the house, but I'm back. Welcome back, Brittany. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope your vacation was good as well. Good to see you again. I personally haven't read them yet, so I can't tell you if it'd be interesting. But then it all comes down to taste and writing style. I know the Hunger Games had a complex plot, but simple writing, which worked well for me. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I've heard Hunger Games is a relatively easy book to get into for the most part. Because like you said, complex plot, simple writing. So if you're in it for like the lore and you don't want to have to try to decipher what all of it means, pretty solid choice. You know, Lord of the Rings, I love the movies. I've heard some of my friends and I've heard my brother try to read it. Yeah, he did read it, and it does not sound enjoyable to read. Part of that is like Tolkien and his big fancy words really kind of messed that up. But you know, find like a find an NIV translation of Lord of the Rings or something. They really should be making translations of Lord of the Rings. I'm telling you, dude, it would go so well. Or just read the children's Lord of the Rings. I'm pretty sure there's a children's version of it. I saw one that was the Hunger Games children's version of the book. I say children's. It was more so targeted at like not little kids, but juveniles to some extent. You know, probably preteen age, maybe. You know, I wouldn't want my 5-year-old reading Hunger Games necessarily, although that would be really cool. You know, I just don't know how well that bodes. But, you know, outside of that, I almost picked it up because I was like, oh, I could give this to my niece when she's like 12. And then she can understand the greatness that the book is. Because I've never read the book. So I'm just going to make my niece and nephew do all the reading for me. And then they can tell me if it's worthwhile, you know? But I know she likes reading to some extent right now. So, like, if she keeps up that hobby, I have options here. I fully intend on being that one family member who always has a gift for them, you know. My aunt, she always had something for me and my brothers and my sister whenever she was visiting. You never knew what it would be. Like one year she got me a wallet, another year she got me a Swiss Army knife, another year I think it was just flat out $50. Like, you know, she always would bring something. I totally want to do that. That is the benefit of being related to me. Or will be the benefit of being related to me. I bring gifts, and you give me your time. That's all I require out of you. Those are dope gifts, though. Oh, honestly, I needed the wallet. I really did. My other one was falling apart, so that worked out great. The Swiss Army knife, I don't know where I put it, but it was useful until I lost it. Actually, it was very useful until I lost it. And then, the $50, I mean, $50 is $50, am I right, guys? She's also one of the people, like, whenever you get a birthday card from them, you just gotta pretend you don't see the money first, and then you gotta tell them, oh, thank you for the card. And it's like, I appreciate the money, too. I just, you know, let's be real here. We all ignore the money at first when it's in a card, but, you know, I'm just saying, that's really what we really appreciate probably the most out of it. I mean, I appreciate that they took the time to think of me. I do. But, some of them do it out of obligation, so the more money they put in there, it's kind of like, okay, maybe you're not just obligated. I'm kidding, of course. It's not about the money, it's about the connections. But maybe it's not always about that. Let's see. Amen, amen. They were spending your taxes. I appreciate it, Admiral. It's about the money. It's about the money, and it's about sending a message. Two can be true at once. I went to Hawaii. That is awesome. That is awesome, Brittany. I hope that was fun. That's fair child labor. Nice. I never had $50. That's fair. I think I have a $50 bill somewhere up here. I'd show you guys it, but I don't know. I mean, I guess like it, unless you're into money laundering, it wouldn't be an issue. I've got a couple. I've got $2 bills. That's something a lot of people don't even know exists. I'll show you guys one of those. Where is it? All right, my boy Thomas Jefferson. $2 bill. And if anyone's like, hey, that's fake. No, this is real. These are real. I don't even know if they make them anymore, to be honest. This one was 2013. Yeah. So I don't know if they make them anymore, to be honest, but I hold on to it. It may save me in a rainy day, but I'm trying to not ever use it if I can avoid it. Because it's always cool to flex on people and pull it out, especially because I've got 2 of them. And so it's always like, oh yeah, I've got $4. And they're like, oh, so you got $1? No, I have 2 bills and $4. I remember at Walmart when I worked there, somebody paid with a $2 bill, and somebody behind me, the one of the cashiers, she was like, I've never seen a $2 before, and I was like, oh yeah, I have a couple, they're cool. And I also then proceeded to put that in the register. Well, the next group of teenagers came through, and she paid in cash, and wouldn't you know, it was $2 and some change. And I was like, I have a really cool thing that I want you to have. And it blew this teenager's mind, dude. She was so amazed that there was a $2 bill. I'm like, man, you guys are uncultured. I mean, I was their age, so I would have been 16 at the time. I knew what it was, but so many people didn't. And I don't know what was with that. I guess it doesn't make sense. It's not something that everybody has. You know, $5 bills are increasingly harder to find, in my opinion. But $2 bills, I mean, unless you know somebody who's had one, you probably haven't ever seen one. And I guess you probably never really needed to know it existed. About the Mets. Completely unrelated, but my supposed to be strawberry lollipop is blue. If I end up poisoned, it was a privilege knowing you. They had one job. I guess that's what they get for taking the red 40 out of it, right? You know, we just get blue strawberry flavors. This is news to me. I always thought $2 bills were fake. Just a myth. That's fair. It's kind of like, the dollar coins. You know, those are... The amount of times that people have tried to... At Walmart, when I worked there, people tried to give it to me thinking it was a quarter, and I'm like, this is $1. And this is not, like, just something you should be giving to a cashier at Walmart. Like, it is legal tender, and I will take it, because I have to. But I want to make sure you mean to spend it here, because it is... Those are kind of rare. They're like, wait, what? I'm like, that is $1 coin. Look at it. Like, oh. I guess it does say dollar. Yep. Or half dollars. Those also exist. The amount of things that I have that most people have no clue about. I think I've got a couple of those rarer coins. I don't think they're worth much, if anything. I should really check. I should find out how much those coins are worth. Because I could be like a millionaire and I don't even know it. Because even though the coins have a set monetary value, they have a collector's value as well based on the condition, the rarity, and also the pattern on it. So some of those coins are actually worth quite a lot. Even a quarter sometimes can go for an extra couple of cents higher just because it's a limited run of that landmark or what have you on the tails side. Had a couple of those too. Yeah, let's go. Hello, Jack. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Hello, Enderman. Also good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I've never seen any American money in real life. That's fair. I guess it would be a little strange for you to have American money. Well, I mean, maybe you would have had a chance to run into an American at some point and they pull some out, but unless you like work at a currency exchange, I couldn't imagine it being something you see very often. Tax submit tax. Thank you very much, Tack. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, dude. Let's see. Dude, they had one job. Yes, sir. I see light. You should follow that. You're probably high, and I think it'd be funny. That's wild. That's crazy. Probably true, though. Thought $2 bills were fake. It's a myth. We should upgrade to Red 41. There we go. Now we're talking. I don't know how to properly translate this sentence, but since I made a mistake here, I retract my previous statement. I think it says you go to jail or something like that. That's my guess. Okay, sure am. Do you have a minute to chat in game? I think so, yeah. I should be able to. Let me just finish filling in this water pool, and if you want, I can hop in a group. You can come here, I can go to you, whatever works best for you. Aha. Howdy.
Good day, sir.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going quite well. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I haven't died yet, so it's a good day.
Awesome. I take it yeah, it looks like you're at the monument, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Alrighty. I've been told that Anonymous wants to duel you, like in an all-out battle, and if you beat them, you get 3 netherite blocks.
Oh.
I can't say who this player is. They want to keep it anonymous.
Okay. What happens if I lose?
If you lose, you literally just lose your life. That's what they told me. They told me that if you die, you still get to keep all your stuff. Okay. And yeah, you really have no like negative benefits or downsides to losing. Apart from not having bragging rights, I guess. I don't know, they just worded it in a weird way.
Okay. So, Okay, I mean, theoretically, where would I need to meet up this anonymous person to, battle
They
them?
gave me a compass that points towards a lodestone in the overworld.
Okay. I'll I'll be willing to throw my hat into the ring. You know, what could go wrong?
All right, all right. So, what this anonymous player told me that is you can bring anything you want to the battle, literally
Okay.
anything. It is an all-out battle for a reason, and it will take place at the lodestone.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, where are you right now? Or can you give me your nether quartz if you remember them?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I can tell ya.
Alrighty, no rush.
Gonna math it really quick.
Bro's doing math. What a
Divided
cheat.
by 8.
Love you for that.
22.5. Nether matter. 1,879 negative value. That by 8. Negative 609. It should be around that area in the nether.
Alright, sounds good. I'll be over momentarily, I guess you could say.
Alright, sounds good.
Also, is my mic cutting in and out? I noticed that my character keeps like stop glowing for a second.
You don't seem to be cutting out for me.
Okay.
So I think you're good.
Alright, good to know. Does your nether portal happen to have some granite on the outside?
I think so. Like a arrow.
Yeah, a little arrow.
Yeah.
That's a strange looking arrow.
Hey, that wasn't me, man. Blame Swift too.
Alright. I wanna. Oh my god, dude. Bro.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
I respect the dedication.
It's almost
Holy
done.
Smokes.
We're almost done digging.
I also like the key.
Oh, thank you. It's
We got the same one.
A.
It looks good.
Yeah.
So, you 100% want to duel this anonymous player.
I have a feeling
one
I know who
location.
the anonymous player could be, and I know I'm gonna get my butt handed to me, but I feel like it would be a waste if I didn't.
Alright. There you have it. So, whenever you feel like it, you can fly over. Not sure when you are planning to, whether that's today, another day, or whenever, but I will let Anonymous know right now.
Oh, okay. If I just get some rockets out, I could go over there, like... I could go over there at the moment, I guess.
Alright.
Oh,
I let
boy.
Anonymous know.
Okay. Thank you. So it's that way. Okay, do you know, is it better for me to go from spawn to the place, or...
Oh gosh. Let's see that compass again real quick.
Yeah.
Just need to know the general direction. So it's that way. Pause. It would be better to go to spawn.
Okay.
And
I
then
can
go
do
that general direction. Alright. Sounds good.
Alright.
Well, without anything else to say, unless you need anything.
I'm chilling.
Alright. Sounds good. Well then we can abandon this group now. And good luck in your duel account, sir.
Alright, thank you.
Take care.
Yep, bye-bye. Oh boy. So there's like a really good chance I get jumped with the mace when I get there. That's just a theory. It's a decent enough theory. Let's put that all up here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Let's start a prediction. Yeah, if somebody wants to start a prediction on whether or not I will win the duel, I would appreciate that. And by someone, I mean Admiral. Also, hello, I'm not even trying to say your name, I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you JX if that's okay. Or maybe Just could work as well. The server I'm currently on is not open to the public, and my viewer joinable server is currently offline. Any chance I get about $400 and lose it? Reminds me of the time you lost me $500 or whatever it was. That was too long ago. Gosh. Why are you in the nether? I need to go through the nether in order to get to the duel place. So, down here is where spawn's at. We're gonna have to get back on right after the server restarts. Alright. It is this way. Is it? Wait. It's not here, is it? I don't think so. Okay. I just realized, like, it may not be a player, even. It could be a wither. It could be a warden. It could be 20 wardens. I didn't think this through. Although I do get to keep my stuff, so my thought process is, like, surely it's got to be at least a controlled damage, right? Maybe. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, Earth Hydra. When the server restarts, I will run that prediction. Same for VIP, so I gotta be careful. That is completely fair. I respect it. I think it's Slime himself. I'm inclined to agree, which is what scares me here. This guy has a reputation, okay? He's killed a warden with his bare hands. He's killed 1,000 wardens, not with his bare hands, but he has killed 1,000 wardens. He's a little crazy, in all honesty. Bless you, thank you, I appreciate it. Also, I see that hydrate. Thank you, Earth Hydra. Appreciate you, dude. Go ahead and take that now. That was coffee. What am I doing? I need to drink water. There we go. Okay. A game theory. I'm gonna land here because the server's about to turn offline. Drinks the opposite of what hydrates you. I know. I'm terrible. I'm actually terrible. Okay, well that's getting ready to restart. I'm gonna come over here and start a prediction. We haven't done a prediction since Stardew Valley, guys. Will King cry this stream? That was from the 12-hour stream last year. Will King win this duel? Yes. No. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to put in predictions on there. And we'll see how that goes. I wish I could put points in on the prediction just to sweeten the pot for both sides. But unfortunately, Twitch doesn't let streamers vote on their own prediction. Which I understand why. It is just one of those things. Kind of sucks a little bit. Can I vote after I see what you're fighting, or is that cheating? You only have 2 minutes to vote, so if you see what I'm fighting, before the 2 minutes are up, then like by all means you can put in whatever prediction you want, but there's no guarantee you will actually be able to see it before we get there. Accidentally exited out. Oh no. I know there's a way to bring it back up, but I don't know how. I think it might be with, it might just be in the channel point redeems. It may be at the top of that. It depends on the device as well, I suppose. I don't know. Completely fair though. Somebody put in 2,136 on no. I will not win this duel. Oh boy. Nafan, okay, gotcha. Somebody put 10 on yes. Alpha redeems, gotcha. Frozen on no. Rip. You know, the real duel might just be the travel. You know, it could be pretty far out there. I wonder who put 10. I wonder who could have done that. Sorry, Reg, but I think this is a trap. Oh, you're 100% correct. It is definitely a trap. I should have brought a bed just so I could set my spawn. Because I don't know if Anonymous has a bed. So, you know, there's some questions here. Where even am I? Oh, we're way out. Okay. This kind of looks a little familiar. I don't know if this is near my base. We only had to ever go through here a couple of times, and it was when the Nether wasn't open and when Kit was still playing and I'd bring her stuff. I had to travel these dumb rivers and roads like 20, 30 times. It was awful. Although I think we're actually on the opposite end of spawn, so it's not the same area. 1-to-1 odds. I lose 2k or keep 2k. That's no good. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Admiral rolls usually. Even though, mind you, this man has like 600,000 points. Like, he doesn't need to only put 10 on. He just does it because he's not going to lose points. I don't know what he spends his points on. I don't think he does. He just hoards. And it's a little terrifying, I'm not going to lie. Okay, we're in a pale oak biome. I haven't been in a pale oak biome in forever. He still hasn't redeemed VIP yet. Give you the power. I mean, he could redeem it. He just can't have mod and VIP at the same time, sadly. I really wish Twitch would let us overwrite that. I see no reason why not. Oh. We might be here. Okay. We are here. I'm scared because I see a lot of powdered snow. This might be the enemy. Okay. Okay, Tack. I'm scared. I'm just gonna, let's just sort out my inventory really quick, right? Oh, boy. I thought I had an enchanted gapple somewhere, but I don't. So there almost definitely is a person. And it's not a creature designed to kill me. That goat has no horns. Huh. Okay. You can't keep the peace and be special. You know, that's a good point. if you could keep the peace and be special, then like, you know, I feel like that's just well, I feel like that is superhuman at minimum. I'm special, but I don't keep peace. I wonder if I can get you to drop your horn. Two main characters. They know my full potential is too powerful. This is true. If you had it all, you'd be a very dangerous man. Okay. I don't know. There we go. What? There we go. Bald now. Let's see. At least it's one of the good ones. Vayne? I don't know if I've ever seen Vayne fight. If Vayne is the challenger, this could go a couple different ways. This could go a couple different ways. If it's not Vayne, it could be anyone. Wait a minute. Anonymous could be a group of people. Oh. Okay, hear me out, guys. Anonymous isn't a single person. It's a collective. And this collective is out to get me. And this collective is actually, it goes by a name. It's called the government. The government is out to get me. I might be onto something here. They're conspiring. I need to finish caffeinating here. Give me a second. We'll roll with that. Or he's trolling and no one is going to show up. That would be... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. So Tactical's there. Yeah. Yeah, there was no chance. There was no chance. Oh, snap. My prediction is no. Fair enough. So I'll bring your stuff. Thanks. I was gonna say I don't think I can get back there. That is 11.4 kilometers away. Gosh. 11,500 blocks. Yeah, there would be no way. I just rage quit. Hello, Fry Boy. How's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You know, my full potential is too powerful. Kind of like in real life, except in real life, I just like Instagram Reels too much to meet my potential. You know, your potential in real life could be really high if you would just apply yourself. Gotta keep scrolling now. All right, sounds good. It was good seeing you. Hope everything's well in life. Pay your own taxes. I paid my taxes. I promise. Vayne was just a red herring. Oh no. I don't think I could beat Slime in, well, maybe just fist fighting. I think if we were just I gotta be careful how I phrase that. Wow. If we're just fist fighting, maybe, but probably not. 'Cause I've seen his PvP. He's kind of good. Like, in one of his most recent videos, oh my goodness, Fryboy, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You are amazing. I say this every time, but I feel like I need to. Yes, Fryboy is an OG, guys. Fryboy was here, not day 1, but day 2. Like, 4 years ago. 4 years and a month. So, you know, Fry's got some years on them. Day 2 is better than 1 anyways. Exactly. You weren't there for the really bad stream. You were there for the slightly less bad stream. Fry predates my first appearance. That's true, Admiral. You were not there when Fry first showed up. Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Keep rocking on, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Oh, but yeah, I was talking Slime. Bro won some PvP matches in like an actual like PvP server without jumping. Like he couldn't do the jump crits, but he would be able to crit them because they would hit him and then he'd bounce up by default because that's how Minecraft damage works, and he'd crit them that way. He absolutely wiped the floor with some of those people. Crazy work. Crazy work. Let's see. I see the potential, I just don't care. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, to financially recover. I need to end the prediction, don't I?
Hey, Rag.
Hello?
Hey, Rag, I hear you.
Hi.
I hear you. Hello. I have your stuff here. I kind of feel bad for
No, dude, that was...
dropping you in one hit, but...
I was kind of expecting a mace kill, I won't lie. I just wasn't...
I also believe I picked up some of those. And do you
I
want your
had
head
just
back?
You can keep it.
Alright.
Finders keepers or
You
something
also
like
might
that.
notice in your shulker that I left a little something there for you.
You don't need to leave that.
Nah, I left it.
Okay.
You took it like a champ.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I also believe that's your under chest.
Oh yes, I do need
picked up
that.
stuff.
Thank you.
No problem.
You can have your shulker
So
box
another
back,
thing
though.
about this is oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
But mainly the main thing behind this is to get like more engagement on the server.
Mm-hmm.
But since you now know who quote unquote Anonymous is, can you promise me to not tell anyone who Anonymous is?
Yes.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
My lips are sealed. I don't... Who's Anonymous? Never heard of her.
Like the way you're playing it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Is there anything else I can help you with? Or is there anything that you're missing?
I should probably check. I trust you. I think you gave me everything. Yeah, I'm good, I think.
Alright. Sounds good, man.
Yeah. I appreciate you, dude. Oh, that is...
Yeah, it's decoy armor.
I'm
I'm not sure if you could see me invisible, but hold on,
I could see
give
the
you a little
armor, I
bit of a
just couldn't
demonstration.
see... Yeah.
You can kind of, if you squint, you can see me.
Oh, really? Wait, hang on.
Or can you not? Because on my screen, you can see me. Oh, you have shaders on. Can you turn shaders off for a second?
Yeah. I still can't. Oh, no.
Oh, that's weird, because I can see myself, but you can't see me.
Tricky,
and
okay.
Other players have the same issue, where they can see, like, just the inner layer. It's so strange. But,
interesting.
Do you have a cow nearby?
Yeah, up here. I have like I have them all pinned up right now, so they're all just up in the top.
Awesome.
A
I'm just
lovely little
gonna-
vending machine.
I just need to get to the top. Let me milk you. No! I refuse to get in the middle. I'll probably
There
die
you go.
density cramming. Oh, thanks.
Yep.
That's better. I'm not John Cena anymore. You can see me.
Yo, let's go.
All right.
It was an honor.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So, if anybody asks you, you know what to say.
Yeah.
King Rake, do you know who Anonymous is?
Nope. They're anonymous. I never met them.
Awesome. Perfect. So, did you have like a suspicion that you thought it was me? Or when Vane just joined, did you think it was her?
I thought it was you initially, but then when Vane joined, I was like, oh, I guess there is somebody else. But I always
Perfect.
I remembered everybody else kind of making fun of Vane, so I thought maybe like Vane isn't good at PvP, so I was like, maybe it's a tag team thing. And we were waiting on another person.
A 1v1 to the death. I'll explain how it goes. So I'm just going to pull up a DM because it pretty much sums it up. I already sent to someone. So just like how I did to you today, I told you, any SMP member, that Anonymous challenged you to an all-out duel. So, and I said the reward for winning was 3 netherite blocks. I'm going to give it to them anyways, whether they win or not. And if they accept, they will be given the compass that I gave you, this one that points towards the location.
Okay.
And Anonymous will not be revealed until both players have reached the location, such as me. So when you saw me, you probably assumed that that was your opponent, right?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. So, if it clicks for you, it should click for anybody. And yeah, once there's a winner, I guess.
Okay.
If 60 seconds pass, a minute passes type thing. But no gear is lost. Everybody keeps their gear. The only thing that they don't get to keep is the player set when it drops, essentially.
Okay, gotcha. Man.
So, yeah, nothing else to do right now. So, I'll let you go back to digging, draining. You know what? Can I come with you? I want to see how you do this.
It's
all just by hand.
Oh yeah, it's all by hand.
Jesus. How deep are you going to go?
This layer in specific is gonna stop pretty much. There's like a little cutout right here. So
Lord.
Yeah, it'll kind of be in line with this. There we go. We'll make sure.
Nice.
So it'll be at this layer, sort of ish.
Right on.
But yeah, I've just been going
so is
top
it like
down.
a big staircase or whatever?
Sort of, yeah. So down here, down there's gonna be the lowest level, and
Okay.
I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna decorate the walls to kind of be a gradient, and so the darkest will be on the bottom, lighter part will be up top, and it'll kind of be like a grungy underworld sci-fi kind of setting. Kind of think like some of those Star Wars planets, something kind of like that maybe. And then
cool.
Yeah, there will be several layers to it, so it kind of looks a lot more deep and sophisticated than it really is, and so I can actually finish it before the season ends. And then there's gonna be like a huge dome over top of it. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, how long do you think this will take? Because Dash did say, I think it was yesterday, that she's planning to push it until sometime around Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll have to look back.
I know the digging should be done by the end of the month.
Oh wait, that's SMP chat. This is SMP chat. I love how 90% of the SMP chat is literally just Wordle.
Yeah, I've noticed that. We're serious about our Wordle.
Yeah, she said, I'm thinking we could do a couple Halloween events and Christmas events, and how are we feeling for a season finale around the end of the year? Considering that has 7 reactions without a ping,
Yeah. That's actually pretty good, all things considered.
That's what I'm saying. Alrighty. Well, I'll let you get back to digging, because
Alright.
you got a long way to go.
Yeah.
So much and yet so little.
It's
yeah.
been a long time. Yep.
Oh, wait. Would it be better if you had TNT? Or do you want to get up that mining statistic?
I mean, I'm curious. The mine doesn't show up, does it? I'm curious.
Blocks mine, it does on the leaderboard, but don't do /leaderboard. That ruins the server for some reason.
Yeah. I know I have a pretty high block count at least, so I may just keep grinding it out. We'll see.
All right, I'll check your stat now. I'm guaranteed you're like top 10.
I would hope so.
Leaderboards. Oh, you're third.
I'm third. I'm like
you're third, but you're not catching up to second or first.
No.
They're at 100,000 plus.
Yeah. Percy and Caitlin.
No wait, 1 million. What am I saying? They're both at over 1.1 million.
Like how?
Also, I just looked at your stream and I'm somehow side-eyeing you right now.
You are. Oh my gosh. Like that was beautiful.
Oh, I nearly maced you by accident. I was getting ready to hit it, and then oh, watch out.
Oh,
hey, over here. There we go. It blew up. I'll clear up the mobs for you.
You are a godsend. Oh my gosh.
You know where I get my practice from?
Where?
The end dimension. Did you not? You know who Silence Watson is? Or heard of them?
Yeah.
They built a massive platform, like a flat platform, and so many Endermen spawn. And so I just maced them all for practice.
That is actually so smart.
Are we going to ignore how bad you missed the first shot?
No, we're just
gonna...
gonna...
Yo, rare drop!
Whoa.
Rare drop! Baked potato! You better eat it now.
I mean, I have to now.
It's a blessing from the Lord.
Exactly. I mean, potatoes are pretty good. I don't know about you, man, but...
They are.
I can't help it. I just gotta eat potatoes.
Oh, where does that spider go? See that spider? Up there?
Oh yeah.
Would it be funny if it fell all the way down? Just like the itsy bitsy spider climbed from our spout. Down came the rain.
Oh no. There it goes. Oh, I felt like I just...
There was another one.
I felt like I just watched... can I make those jokes? I mean, I'm on YouTube. They probably won't appreciate it, but it's like watching one of those jumper videos from 9/11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it reminded me of.
What happened to the family-friendly part of you? What happened?
It comes and goes.
What
it
the
comes
heck?
and goes.
No.
It's educational. It's
but you
okay.
haven't been cursed.
This is true. I've only ever said one swear word in my entire life, and I didn't know it was a swear.
What word was that?
I said the B word.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't call anyone it, but I said it.
So you said son of a...
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
My dad shot me the meanest glare I think I've ever seen him shoot, and I was like, oh no, I messed up. I've never like had so much fear in my life than that one moment.
I remember my first swear.
Oh yeah?
I remember it. It was BS actually.
Oh.
So I was on a walk and with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And my family was constantly walking and then stopping to talk to people every 2 minutes. So out of frustration, I yelled, "This walk is BS!" And my mom said, "What did you say?" I said, "You're constantly stopping and talking to people. This is BS."
This isn't a walk. This is a stand.
Exactly.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. I'll let you continue to your mining.
Okay, sounds good. It's always a pleasure talking to you, dude.
Yeah, it's a pleasure talking to you too. I hope all is well.
It is. It is.
I'm happy to hear that. Well, without further ado, take care, King.
All
Hope
right,
you have a
take
great
care.
night.
Thanks, Tack. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Did you guys know Tactical Slime is also a member of the Twitch SMP server? If you didn't know, you're kind of blind because he was there. But also, he's a streamer, so like, go check him out. If one of my mods wouldn't mind like giving him a shout out, that'd be great. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Admiral. Maybe. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. How are you guys doing? I get to keep my points. Do I also win Admiral's large bet of 10? Yes, you win all 10 of his points. All 10 of his points. Let me actually choose the outcome there. Will King win this duel? No, he will not. So, all the points go to the victor, which would be Nathan. So you gain an extra 10. That puts you a little closer to VIP, you know? I want to make sure I'm all caught up. These new gens missed out on Potato Kingdom. Oh wait, is this a new world? Newer. It started back in February, and it will be, like you guys heard earlier, we're shooting for the end of the year. So it'll have run for almost a full year by the time it's all said and done, just short of it. Pick a prediction, just flexing on you now. Love Cow Cooker. Cow Cooker is great.
Hello there.
Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it, Smalls. On Twitch now. New account, my points are gone. Oh no. Welcome to the Twitch side, Fry. Appreciate ya. Wordle, we love Wordle. Also, Abdullah, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Free promo / J. Gotta love the 9/11 moments. They're great. They're awesome. How many days are you at in this world? I don't think we can see how many days this world's been running. But wait, no, I can. This current day, or this server has 20,129 days played. I have played a grand total of 8.53 days worth of playtime. Same name on Twitch? Yes. King Ragnog, no MC there. If you do !Twitch on the YouTube side, it'll actually give you a link to it if you want it. But you can watch wherever you like best. Hello, Coral. Welcome on in. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate you, dude. He's practically as rich as me. I know. You're sharing the wealth. 0.01% closer. Thanks, Admiral. Appreciate it. Hello, Jinx. How are you doing? Welcome in. Don't spend it all in one place. He's going to spend it all in one place. That is the plan. That is the plan, my man. Okay, what am I doing? I need to dig. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Okay? Easy peasy. I want to decorate my bedroom for Halloween, but I don't know what to do. Everyone spends it one place. This is true. I will say, so decorating your room for Halloween, that's actually a cool idea. I've never done it myself. I've never decorated my room, really. What you see is what you get. So you guys see my room right now? That wall right there, it's blank. That wall right there, it's blank. The wall right there, blank. The wall right there has some guitars, but otherwise, it's blank. I've never actually decorated my room. Mine is always decorated for any holiday. I would kind of like to do, like, a Christmas tree with you guys sometime, maybe. I think that'd be really cool. And so I'm debating on a time that I could do that and how it would work. But I'd love to do, like, a Christmas thing. I don't know what that would look like yet, like I said. I would like to do it, though, where you guys we could just chill, do some Christmas stuff. I know one day in the future I want to do holiday baking. I think that'd be so fun, doing a holiday baking stream. But until I have a kitchen of my own, that's just not gonna happen ever. Spend it on 10 first games. There you go. On my watch. And in the months where there is no holiday, it defaults to Christmas. That's fair. Christmas is my favorite holiday. What are your guys' favorite holidays? For Halloween, you could always do... I'm trying to think of some good decorations you could do. You could do... I don't know if they're selling them yet, but you could get like some of those mini pumpkins, like the little miniature ones. Those are very popular for decor. And, you know, that could be something, I suppose. Outside of that, if you have like fairy lights or anything like that, setting them to orange or orange and green, could really help set the vibe as well, maybe. I actually have, I don't have fairy lights, but I have light strips. I've never used them, but I have them. I really should set them up, because it would take me very little time at all. And it would add some things to the background, I guess, to kind of help make things look a little cooler, maybe. I don't know. I gotta think about what I want my stream set to look like, I guess. But my mom bought them like 4 or 5 years ago. And I never used them. She never used them, and she's like, hey, do you want these? And I was like, sure. And then I never got around to it. You're back. Thank you for lurk. Appreciate it, Admiral. I want the copper because we may be using copper in the build. Better to have it and not need it than to not have it and want it. At least that's my theory. I really should probably be picking up the gravel too, which I am right now, because the gravel will be useful for concrete, which is what a lot of our buildings will probably be made out of. So we'll want to keep that as well. Coral, were you the one that I told that I was gonna finish the Omnia branding by the end of the week? I think you might have been. If you were, I'm gonna just apologize to you now. I lied. It's not gonna happen by the end of the week. I had to go back to the drawing board, but I don't know where I'm going with that. There might be a bright side to it. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna figure that out. But we're getting closer to having it all figured out. I had the hardest part done. Like, you guys gotta be proud of me for that, right? It does kind of look cool. It's just not a lie, just a misjudgment. There we go. That I like the positivity. I am still shooting to have it done by the end of the month, at the very least, but you know, I'm really good at getting things done. But wait, no, but I really want to defend myself, but there's no defending myself, in all honesty. Like, I don't know, man. I just can't seem to figure it out. I spent an hour and 15 minutes today redesigning the whole storyboard, essentially. Because I realized all the effects I made weren't going to look good, and then I realized I need to come up with sounds, which was a whole other issue. And I was like, well, the way it's gonna look and sound in my head now sounds flat. And I want something that has a lot of depth to it, because I want it to represent the game well. And so as a byproduct of that, I had to go back to the drawing board and come up with new ideas. I will never get this game done. It's gonna be a miracle if I even get done with the branding side of things. Which is arguably the easiest part, really. I'm just very particular about how it looks. I'm not proud to do better. I will, I promise. Just, like, give me 4 months and I'll have something done. Maybe. Possibly. I need it done in, like, 4 weeks. Like, you need... How much do you need done in 4 weeks? I may be able to promise, like, okay, the branding definitely should be done in 4 weeks. Everything the game... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I got nothing on that one. We're still running, like, cubes and capsules and nonsense like that. There's no shot. Although I think I could get I might be able to get a prototype running within 4 weeks. But because I'm such a perfectionist, I can't stand prototyping. My prototype just ends up becoming actual work on the main game, because it's just like, there's no point in prototyping. Who am I proving this to except myself? Which maybe isn't the best way to look at it, but it is a way to look at it. I'm actually gonna take the goat horn back. And... Put the chicken back. There we go. Okay. So the horn should go there. Okay. Yeah. I better be a game tester. If not, we throw in hands. I would actually really love to have you as a game tester, because you do provide, in my opinion, pretty constructive feedback, which is helpful. So I already know that you're gonna actually be helpful in the process. You know, the jury's out on other people, you know. Some people just glaze me for everything I do. And you know, I don't need that for a game that I'm releasing to the, you know, the global market. Let's do... King would love me to be game promo. Hey, PC Gus, how's it going? Welcome on in on the YouTube side. Honestly though, dude, you could easily be on the promo team. I'm just saying. I'll give you a free key if you want. I love myself free stuff. Heck yeah, I know you do. I do too. That's why we're such great friends. I need... I don't mind helping test it. You'd also be really good, Nathan. I think most of my chat here right now, you guys would all probably be very good for it. I think I can be head of advertisement and user engagement for the UK branch. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I mean, I would. There's a very good chance I will need, I guess, like, community managers to some degree, for the Discord. I'm gonna try to be as active as I can in it, but, you know, for Europeans, I'm never gonna be on when they're on, probably. So it would be nice to have some people who could be there for that, albeit for the Canadian branch. I mean, if the game gets big enough too, we could theoretically do in-person events. Like, you know how Minecraft did Minecon and they did the 1.0 release where Notch flipped the lever? I would so love to do that with our game. I think that would be so cool. And up. How do I want to do this? Right here, I guess? I just gotta fill in the sand wherever it will go. How wide? We'll figure that out later, maybe? I don't... I can tell you all this needs filled in, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. And then, like... Well... Still in that spot. Well, we can't anymore. Okay. A little tricky to figure this all out. I don't have the full circle sketch, so I'm kind of just doing stuff, not sure why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. Okay. Wow. So, got that done, right? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I did just think about, like, a couple of things. I mean, none of you know any other languages as far as I'm aware. But I will need other people to test other languages within the game. Game's built for English, really, predominantly, because that's just how that works, and I'll expand localization, ideally, as I go. But that's really hard to do when you only speak one language, and so I would need people who are at least somewhat fluent in other languages, or at least have a strong enough understanding that they can find some of the basic grammatical errors, and then it's just about going from there to asking players to report issues and give feedback on it. Technically speaking, if you get enough players volunteering for it, you could open source the localization to some degree, which would be helpful. I will say, I was about this close to making myself an Omnia shirt today. Because I think it would be so cool to have. But I realized, I was like, I don't even have a game to show off yet. I want to wait until I have like I want to wait until I have at least a little small something to show. But I totally intend on making one of those for myself at least, so that I can go out and if somebody asks about the game, I can show them it on my phone or whatever. Coral, do you speak French? This is a good question. There is a chance that Coral speaks some French. There's a really good chance, actually. This will probably come up at some point. I don't know. A lot of Canadians can speak French. Yes. Yes, I can. Nice. So what I'm hearing is, yeah, you may be one of our French localization testers, I guess. So that's covered. We're good now. I think I know a lot of people who can speak Spanish. I don't know if they'd be willing to help or not. I think they probably would to some degree. That has 2 major languages covered. Trying to think. German would be another one I would want. Maybe not necessarily right on launch, but I would want it relatively quickly. Ideally, you want every language you can get, but that can be a little difficult. I can learn German. I mean, if you're willing to learn every language in the world for this, I would happily let you do as much as you'd like. Like, you should totally learn Mandarin, Korean, Japanese, and really any of those languages that are really hard to read because I don't understand it. It would be really helpful. Okay. I would, Duolingo would drive me through this. I'll be a polyglot by the end of this, trust. I've learned a little bit of Korean, but I am 100% not fluent. That's completely fair. I learned a little bit of Spanish at one point. I've sweat through my shirt and onto the jacket again, guys. I might have to wash these tonight. They're getting bad. They are actually getting really bad. I learned a little bit of Spanish though from Duolingo. I was starting to have trouble at certain points, and I wasn't moving fast enough to have an actual conversation. Which I understand is like it gets hard to do that anyway. But I just kind of gave up. Which isn't like the thing you want to hear from anybody. Like, oh yeah, I gave up. I didn't feel like doing it anymore because I wasn't good enough. It's like, that just means like you gave up before you got good. I need to go repair my picks. Conjugations are hard. Yeah. I know a bit of German, but not enough to translate the whole game. That's fair. I mean, most of the game, I may even be able to run it through an open source translator to some degree. Because the way... The only thing I'm concerned about is either I need to make a translator for it, or I need to find a translator for it that works well. Because, like, for example, if you are playing and you're speaking to the NPCs in a language that the game isn't native to, it's going to have a hard time understanding you to some degree. But then it's got to also respond to you as well. And so I'm trying to figure out how to go about that. I don't know. So I would assume it would be best to still generate it all in English and then translate from the English over to the next language, because otherwise you have the issue where otherwise you have the issue where call it where? When did this happen? Whoever did this, it's very pretty. Okay. Huh. I missed that. Bop, bop, bop. My caffeine really didn't do much, guys. But the good news is, you know, the weekend is here, so, like, maybe I can actually sleep. I'll sleep a little bit. So I've been taking my brother to work, and he goes, like, at 7 in the morning. And I've not been going to bed till late anyway. But on top of that, I've been trying to wake up early, take him to work, and then I get home and then I take a power nap. Usually the power nap is actually longer than the amount of sleep I got before driving my brother to work. You know, that's just the way it goes, I guess. I don't know. I do not know. Alright. It's also been like 2 hours, so I'm gonna also stretch a little bit. I almost popped my shoulder out of place today. I'll tell you guys about that here in a second. Because I've told you guys how easy it is to dislocate my shoulders and really any bone. It's very easy. I don't do it. I can micro dislocate on accident. I've never actually full dislocated anything. But I got really close with my shoulder today. I kind of dropped it out, but it was like still in. It was out enough though that I could stick my finger into like the, I guess the cuff? That might be the wrong word for it. Socket? I guess? I don't know. I was able to stick one of my fingers into where the place was supposed to be and then pull it back up. So, like, that's fun. But I almost rolled it out and dislocated it when I was trying to get out of the attic. Because I am strong enough to get out of the attic. Apparently my joints aren't though. And so because of the way the attic is set up here, we don't have a staircase that's attached to it, or a ladder or anything like that. So you move the topper out and then you climb up into it. Usually with a full-size ladder. I was too lazy to go get the full-size ladder out from the garage because that's like, I don't know, probably 50 feet away, and I didn't really feel like it. So I went downstairs, got the step ladder, brought it up here, and climbed in through that. Well, the step ladder has 2 steps, and then it has a little support bar that isn't a step. I used the support bar to get me up into the attic, and then I pulled myself all the way. But to get back down was a little more tricky, and so like I had to slowly lower myself, and so my shoulders started going up as my elbows were getting above my head, and I feel it starting to slide out, and I'm like, uh-oh. It almost kind of... I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that on stream. That's a bad idea. It's like, if I get it out and then I can't put it back in, that's going to look bad. It's going to feel bad. It's going to look bad, and you guys don't want to see that. Anyway, 2 a.m. time to put pizza in the oven. Heck yeah, we love 2 a.m. pizzas. We're going to eat pizza tomorrow in my house. Also, I meant to stretch. I need to stand and stretch. There we go. Well, I'm here. Do that. 2 a.m. pizza slaps though. But yeah, we're having pizza tomorrow for dinner. I'm hyped. Beat Minecraft in 1 hour. If you do, I'll donate $300. Like, I'm not in a world that I can just do that. Otherwise, I would. I did want to speedrun Minecraft this weekend. I was gonna do a 12-hour stream, but I don't think that's gonna happen this weekend, just due to the fact that, this happening, my brain quits. I've been too tired due to circumstances I can't control. So whenever that happens, you'll get to see me do a speedrun. I'm gonna have to change up a lot of things though, because my parents will probably be back home by the time we do a 12-hour stream, which is a bummer. All right, just about ready to get back going here. I just needed to let my legs get some blood flow. All right. We have done like nothing. We have done like nothing. But, you know, that's okay. That is fine. We just gotta start kicking into gear here, that's all. Alright. trying to think. There's something else that happened this weekend, and I don't remember what it was. Or this week, sorry. I cleaned. I did the laundry. Carbon monoxide. The siding. Redoing Omnia logo. I recorded a video. And did a very rough draft for the actual voice lines that made it in. So the editing will happen tonight or tomorrow for that, and then it'll release sometime next week. Maybe. It just depends on if there's a Minecraft news video that needs to be made instead, because then I can just delay it a little bit, give myself some video backlog. Tried sleeping naked. I haven't done that. I won't do that either, just because I do live with my parents and they don't know how to knock. That is why I'm very firm that I will not do that. Now, you only make that mistake once, or they would. But I don't know if I really want that to be an opportunity for them to make a mistake on. My roommate doesn't know how to knock. I'm sorry, that's awful. I feel like roommates should know better. I don't know. Unless they're just totally cool with you walking in whenever you want, but it's just like, I don't know, you'd think like, I haven't lived with this person my entire life, so I should at least have the courtesy to knock. But a lot of people I've talked to that go to college or anything like that, their roommates do not knock. And it's like, that is mind-blowing to me. I mean, to be fair, I don't love knocking on doors either. I get a little anxious when I have to. Because I don't want to bother somebody, and I feel like I am bothering people when I do that. So I just opt to not talk to them in general, instead of just knock on the door. Because I don't want to knock. I will not. I will not knock. So I just don't talk. They've seen it all before, don't be shy. You know, my dad once told me, like, I don't remember how old I was. Like, I've seen it all before. I wiped your butt. I'm like, okay, it doesn't mean I want you to see my butt. Like, well, I don't want to see it either. I'm like, well, then why'd you say it? It's like, I don't remember what the context to that was. Like, I have zero clue what the context to that was. I just remember it kind of coming up briefly. And I shut it down pretty quickly. Yeah, that was good times. Solid times, really. Let's see. Nah, she's cool. We're tight. That's good. That's good. Trying to think of any other moments like that, and I can't think of any. I don't know where all my topics went, but now all of a sudden I have, like, nothing to say. PC Gus told me that, YouTube is supposed to be doing a thing, like an update. So all your vertical and horizontal streams, if you, you can stream to both, formats at once. And, it'll combine the chats, and you can watch it on your phone in whichever whichever format you want. So in landscape or portrait, you can watch it in one go like that. And that's exciting to me because I may start doing more with the YouTube side of things just to make it look good and so people can watch however they want there. It would be nice. I'm not a fan of vertical YouTube streams, to be honest. That's fair. Honestly, the biggest reason I do it is just because it is more discoverable. Horizontal streams I've not had much luck with. Whereas vertical streams get a lot better exposure. But I really want to make it so that you guys can choose which way you want to watch on YouTube. Especially, like, if you're watching on TV or on desktop or anything of that nature, horizontal makes much more sense. But on phone, I can see the appeal of a vertical video. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I don't know. I've always been a fan of turning my phone sideways if I'm gonna watch something. That's always how I've done it. Okay. After I finish this layer, I'm gonna go get some ice water. I almost never ice my water, but with it being as hot as it is today, for whatever reason, I need it. Sideways phone, horizontal stream, heck yeah. And so that's what the YouTube update will do, is essentially when you turn your phone sideways, it'll automatically put you into the horizontal format, which is nice. And then if you're holding it the other way, it'll be portrait, vertical. Okay. Almost done here. So we're supposed to be getting down to Y level 16 and we're at 42. I feel like we're doing a really good job, guys. Okay. We got a lot of inventory space right now that's taken up. I need to get rid of some of my blocks here so that I can get all that sand. Because I do want it still for other things like concrete or what have you. Alright, here we go. Ba-bum. a little bit more sand, and then I'm gonna do the water thing. I'm hoping. I'm really, really, really hoping that'll fix this, whatever this is. It may just be that I'm actually tired and I just need to be okay with either not talking much today or wrapping up stream earlier than I want, because I okay, I don't know what word I'm fishing for there, but I finished the layer, so let's go do what I said I was gonna do. We have not done anything today, guys. Okay, I'm gonna come back with some ice water. If that doesn't fix it, then we'll probably wrap up stream after the next layer. But I'm hoping it will work out better and we can power through it all. I will see you guys here in about 3-ish, maybe 5 minutes most. It just really depends, but it shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. That, and that. Okay. I will see you guys very, very soon. Roll with There we go. I'm good now. Maybe, possibly. We'll find out. How's it going, everybody? Take time to sort yourself out. Health comes first. Exactly. I have like way too much ice. I never ice my water anymore. And maybe this is like a overreaction a little bit. It probably is. My mom, one single time, maybe 2 times, I don't know. She complained that the ice machine was out of ice. And I decided I was not going to contribute to there not being any ice, and so I just resolved to never use ice, like, ever, unless I'm making iced coffee. And so I just never iced my water. And I was like, well, my mom's not home today. I'm hot. Let's try to drink, like, ice water. And so it's really weird to drink water that's, like, that cold. I'm allowed to use the ice. Let me just make sure that's well understood. It's not like I've been banned from using the ice machine. It's just I don't use it. I don't know. It's the people pleaser in me. There will be no issues in the world if I just don't use the ice. So I don't use it. Maybe I need to get back into using it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. So tomorrow's to-do list is to basically do everything I didn't do today and do it tomorrow. We're coming up already on the end of September. Like, it is rapidly approaching. It's September 18th, so we're just over halfway through the month. And I haven't done, like, hardly anything. So I'm trying to get a little bit of my work done, getting all caught up. I need to start prepping stuff for the next King SMP season download, not the next proper world. Because I know a lot of people are looking forward to Season 2's download, and I could technically wait and pull that like a little later. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hesitant to do much with it at this moment, just because there's a lot of work that goes into that one. I do need to start planning Season 4, though. That is on my season, or my month of September to-do list. That and get some videos out, so we'll see. One of those things will happen. One of them will. Which one, we'll find out. But yeah, the last couple of months really have been about trying to make the load a little lighter in terms of work, so that when I have moments like this where my brain is just absolutely fried, or when I'm exhausted because of conditions outside of my control, you know, I can to some degree bounce back with relative ease. You know, I want to give myself a little bit of grace if I can. And so that means sometimes, you know, you gotta work really hard in the days that you can work, so that the days that you can't work, you can just rest without having to have a care in the world, which is nice. A little stressful, but nice. Can't wait for next SMP season. I'm 100% gonna play. I appreciate that. I'm hopeful about it. I want to add some cool things to it that makes it unique. I still want it to be focused on vanilla, but I do want some things that are kind of uniquely King SMP. And so I'm just trying to work out what that would look like for the vast majority of people. Next season, I mean, I've thrown out a lot of ideas. I just don't know what ideas are good ideas yet. I think a lot of it is just about looking at the execution of it and deciding what it's about looking at the ideas that I do have. I just unplugged. Looking at the ideas I do have, figuring out how I could execute them, bringing that up in a future set of surveys or polls, and then seeing where people fall with that, bring it back to the draft board if I need to, and then, you know, just keep reiterating things until they look or sound good, and then, you know, go from there. Okay, I can hear again. You guys might be able to hear again too. I don't know if I had it set up so that you guys can't hear if I can't hear or not. Alright. There. All that. Okay. I gotta think. So tomorrow, I may wash my jackets just because they, admittedly, are probably not clean. Could do that really quick. I can even do that tonight after stream. Just depends on how late we go tonight and how long I think it might take for those to go. And then I've got... I need to see if my brother needs me to do laundry for him or not. Because usually my parents do it every week. And I know he goes through a lot of clothes because he has work clothes every day and then he has the clothes after that as well. So he wears like 2 outfits every day, which is fine. It's just he goes through a lot of pants, you know, jeans. He's always wearing them. So I may need to ask him if he needs... Admiral, are you here by chance? If you're here, do you need me to do the laundry at all tomorrow? And if so, is there anything in specific? Or just generally, yes, you need the laundry done. Hello, Kat. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again. Hello, hello. Outside of that, it's just work on stuff. Finish editing the video that I did today. If I can. I may have to not finish that. Maybe I'll do something else even entirely. Because I don't think I've shown you guys my to-do list this month. And I won't. Because I think that would take a lot of time. But I don't mind reading you some of the stuff while we dig. There we go. Let's see. So for one of the lists, it's let's see, we've got spend 1 day working on my website. So ideally on Saturday, the accent just slipped out. Ideally on Saturday, I may just do that. Just plan to spend a whole day working on that. Get all the web pages that aren't done yet wrapped up to some degree. And hopefully everything will be good by then. Because, yeah, we have so many unfinished pages on there. And I just really would like it to look good. And if I'm done with it, then I don't have to ever think about it. And that would be kind of nice. Outside of that, I need to plan and do a 12-hour stream. I planned it, haven't done it. Then I need to draft the plan for the next 12-hour streams. That way I don't have to plan it, and I can just say, okay, this is the day I'm doing it, and then have fun. I don't have to just sit there and worry like, oh, you know, what am I gonna do on the stream? It's already planned out for me, you know, to some degree. I do want freedom still to change it up, but ultimately I want it to be pretty well already decided on what I'm doing. Let's see, Saturday. I have a channel point redemption. It's really easy to do, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that one's been on my to-do list for a while. I don't know if I ever told you guys what the channel point redemption is gonna be. I feel like I have, but I could be incorrect. I don't know. That's on my list. I set up music whenever we play Minecraft mini games. I want to have a specific playlist to play because it's just easier that way. Review and update my graphics and panels and emotes and sub badges and all that kind of stuff. Just determine if I need to get an artist for any of that or if I just need to do it myself. That's all just Twitch stuff for this month. I've done none of it except I planned a 12-hour stream, but I still, like I said, haven't done it, so that goal isn't even done. Let me go over here. So I may do some of that work tomorrow even. I could probably do the channel point redemption thing at the very least. Because that would be, I think it's pretty easy. Keep accidentally tabbing out. Can we not do that? Thank you. Okay. Alright. I guess also upgrade streamer bot was one thing that I wanted to do as well. Which I have done some of the upgrades for it. Streamer bot is just supposed to do more. So I want it to basically take care of all the commands instead of having Streamlabs and Stream Elements doing some of them. I want it to be all on my own streamer bot so that it's all working. And then set it up so that YouTube can have a daily check-in as well. I think that would be kind of nice. And then trying to see what else would be in that list. I suppose just making sure all the general timers and stuff are set up properly so that it works. Yeah. The other thing is on the YouTube side of things. For September, I went a little lighter just because I've been very busy. And I've been slacking on a lot of this. So the King SMP Season 1 video, that was one thing I did that came out, so that one was on the to-do list, so we're good. I need a video backlog. I want to aim for about 1 month ahead on videos, so if I'm doing 1 video a week, then I need to be 4 videos ahead. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not hard. I just gotta make sure I keep writing video ideas and keep recording them and staying on schedule. The further ahead I get, the better. And then I have another video that I want to make in specific that's written on the to-do list. If I could get all those done, that would hopefully push me to being monetized on YouTube as well. So that ad revenue is available over there as well, which isn't necessarily like a fantastic moneymaker. But with the position I'm in right now, it really... There we go. With the position I'm in right now, it would really help just to have that little extra bit coming in. I have a couple of other lists here. I have a lot of to-do lists. They're all broken up into different categories, so I don't see them all at the same time. We had the VOD channel. Oh boy. That one's been a topic of conversation for a while. That one I just want to do 17 thumbnails this month for, so that I'm a little more caught up. But I have a stretch goal of doing them all this month. You know, if I theoretically get 17 done, that's great. That's awesome. That's terrific. $120.66 is a lot of thumbnails. I'm sorry. I'm wrapping my head around that. I want to update my branding and just keep up. I've kept up so far, so I'm not doing too bad there. I actually just uploaded the last VOD that we did today, so you know, I'm very much caught up right now. What else? King SMP is just start planning season 4. Game dev. Oh boy. Game dev is I don't know if I want to talk about that one. So, on the game dev to-do list for the month, I haven't done any of those. I have finished the full game dev document, first draft. So GDD, a game design document. It's basically your source material. So everything that's true about the game that you want to remain true throughout all of development, you describe there. So you describe the game's art, you describe the story, you describe each enemy. There's no such thing as too much information in those things. It's essentially your own wiki for your game. So that way, you always have a running ideas list. You know what's supposed to be in there, what's not supposed to be in there, and overall, it's just a good idea. So I do need to do that at some point in time, but that'll be another day. We'll worry about that, yeah. Decide the art directions for everything, so just deciding, like, okay, how would this look? How would that look? You know, are we striving for full realism? How would we go about full realism in a video game. So we need to talk about making the eyes follow where the player's looking, and tracking players and enemies and NPCs with eye movements and such. Like that would get crazy, but you know, if we're going full realism, that's a part of the art direction to some degree. Finalized branding, again, working on that one. That's coming up. I promise. I am working on that one. And then, let's see. Begin core systems for demo build. I don't even know what the core systems are for the demo. I just know I need to start working on the demo so that you guys can actually play the game a little bit. And give me feedback on things that would make it better, things that would that are currently making it worse, and you know, go from there. Need to figure out the Discord launch as well, and then I'm also looking at the marketing of it all. Trying to figure out how I want to do marketing. Okay. Yeah, marketing is an interesting one. I think I'm a pretty decent marketer to some degree. Especially if it's something I actually do believe in. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, you should definitely buy this, or you should definitely do that. When I am making a game that I like, because it's something I would have played as a kid, or even right now, it's really easy to promote that kind of stuff. You just gotta make sure that you also pour a little bit into other forms of advertisement and not just word of mouth, because word of mouth will move and it will get you to places relatively slowly. But depending on what I said. Okay, me thinks that's probably a sign. We'll finish up this little sand there, and then maybe I could do some off stream. I know I say that a lot, and then I never actually do any off stream. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do some off stream. I'm really sorry that that's the case. Like, I know obviously I can't control what my brain does and how it responds to my environment, but right now it is just not responding at all. We are 3 hours into the stream at least. Like, that's at least a reasonable amount of time. But okay. Oh, no, there's more sand there. I keep thinking I have all the sand, and then I'm like, oh, nope, there's more. I gotta take care of yourself first, most important. Y'all can't have streams without me, I guess. At least that's what people say. I don't know about that, but I know. I know. Okay, let's drop granite. Okay, why did it tab out? Drop diorite. Okay. Well, we didn't do a ton of digging, but we did a little bit. And of course, we also had some fun talking with Slime. Tack, he's a cool dude. I'm sure all of you guys would agree. And if you don't, you're wrong. So, like, there, I guess. I know I am probably just sounding like a really old man. And I probably am. But I can't remember what I was doing. So we're gonna wrap up things and make this quick. And I won 10 points. Not all bad. Exactly. You know, you did win 10 points. That puts you so much closer. I'm telling you, dude. Also, this is looking really sick, seeing just that other end open up there. So, you know, even though we only went down like what, six blocks, it looks like. 2, 4, 6, yeah. You know, that's not bad, honestly. Really, we could have done worse. We could have done a lot worse. Obviously, we still got a long way to go. So I'm hoping maybe tonight I may just turn on some loud music or something and go ham, or I may end up just deciding I'm gonna chill and maybe I'll fall asleep in my chair. Who knows? Something will happen, more than likely. Let's see. Let me see. I need find us somebody to say hello to. 10 points is 0.01%. I mean, that's not terrible, at least. Like, that, it's not a great amount, that's for sure. That is not a great amount, but it is something. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Thanks for watching. I appreciate ya. Here goes a siren. Just please hold. Please hold. Wow, that is loud. Okay. Let's go say hi to Meg Ray. She's playing Hollow Knight Silk Song. She's a really cool person. I think you guys will like her if you haven't met her already. It's been a little bit since we've been able to say hi. YouTube, this is the end of the road for us, though, so you will not be joining us in any raids or things of that nature. But I just want to say I appreciate you all for being here, too. So I'll see you guys again, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Femboy Made Thighs. That is an awesome name. I'm sorry that we're wrapping up right now, but I appreciate you popping in. You need to get you a raid message soon. I know. Soon. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow if all goes to plan. I may end up canceling tomorrow though if I'm like absolutely wore out, because this whole no sleeping thing or sleeping for 2-3 hours is not working. So we'll see. But until then, bye bye everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.